As the last foldable phone released in the 2024, Huawei Mate X6 integrates almost all the cutting-edge technologies from Huawei, including the latest Kirin 9020 chip, ultra Chroma camera, and a very thin and light body. As a flagship foldable phone priced at more than $2,000, how is it in real use? Why does the high-end market love Huawei foldable phones so much? The Mate X6 I have is the leather version, with a deco design that blends squares and circles, iconic red leather, and a lot of metal. It is more like, luxury than a mobile phone. But it is undeniable that this time the Huawei Mate X6 is good looking. In terms of thickness, Huawei's usual high standards are still there. It is only 4.6mm when unfolded and 9.9mm when folded. With the curved design of the frame, when you really hold the X6 in your hand, it will be thinner than the data looks. The weight is 239 grams. In comparison, flagship phones with huge camera islands are generally 230 grams. Obviously, such weight control is surprisingly good. In terms of performance, the benchmark of Kirin 9020 is roughly equivalent to that of Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which is completely sufficient for daily use. For games with low performance requirements, 9020 is sufficient. But when facing high-demand games, this chip cannot bring satisfactory gaming performance, especially after unfolding. Kirin 9020 obviously cannot drive so many pixels. However, the good news is that although its performance is not as good as Qualcomm's or MediaTek's flagship chips, it has good energy efficiency. So it has a good battery life. When using the cover screen, the remaining capacity of the 5-hour battery test is 39%, which is similar to ordinary mobile phones with similar battery capacity. When fully unfolded, the remaining capacity of the 5-hour battery test is 22%. The charging supports 66-watt wired and 50-watt wireless. It takes 49 minutes to fully charge, which is normal for a foldable phone. The screen of Mate X6 comes from two different suppliers. The cover screen comes from Visionox, and the main screen comes from BOE. Can Huawei provide the same experience on two different screens? First of all, the resolution. The same 2240 vertical pixels gives the two screens almost the same pixel density. The brightness is a little different. The other screen has a higher manual maximum and full screen excitation brightness, which is reasonable. After all, the other screen is still used most of the time. The main screen and cover screen differ in color very little. They have similar color temperatures, color accuracy, and blue light control. If you have to choose which screen is better, the main screen's color will obviously be more accurate. Before the emergence of HarmonyOS Next, I didn't have much confidence in the ecology and adaptation of foldable phones. Apple, which has greater voice, no foldable phone launched. Many Android mobile phone software did not have a good user experience on the large screen and could not make good use of this larger screen. HarmonyOS Next obviously has greater advantages. Not only does it have stricter design standards, but the only hardware distribution platform also gives Huawei stronger control over app developers. Although monopoly is not what I want to see, when the HarmonyOS ecosystem matures, Huawei may be the only foldable phone worth buying. I'm sorry, but users outside of China can't enjoy HarmonyOS Next. The global version of Mate X6 will be equipped with EMUI 15, not Harmony. Even if you buy the Chinese version, you can only run the global apps you need in the container, which is inefficient. Huawei's previous cameras were already well known for their collaboration with Leica, but later they launched their own imaging brand, Xmage, which was a brave attempt, but obviously lacked the point that could make people impressive. This time, Huawei finally launched the Ultra Chroma Camera. Simply put, it's a color spectrum sensor, which can better restore the true color. Most of the time, it is very easy to use and can take excellent photos that are closer to what I see than other mobile phones. Of course, it also has shortcomings. It seems that it cannot restore artificial blue light very well. Anyway, when I'm a little tired of the bigger sensor and more prominent camera islands, Huawei finally did something different. In conclusion, if you can accept the high price of Mate X6 and don't care about games, then it is obviously a good choice. Of course, the premise is that you can buy it at the official price in your area. Thank you for watching. This is Zen from Wildlife Channel. See you soon.